video not uploading and taking forever. So I'm going to continue my mini vlog series on what you should know and my impressions of and each country's. Each time I will do a live, there's going to be a title, so you know, and then hopefully I can put them in my playlist. So the first two parts you can check them out. Just got me cut off, so it's not great. I don't have a video together, but anyway, let's continue on Punta Canna. So I discussed already about the credit card, the things that you can do. Stay safe. I also wrote down a description on all of the things and all the travel tips and you should know below the part 2. So go down there and everything that I didn't discuss prior to this should be on there. So other little tips. So just know that it's a poor country. So you are expected to, they're looking at you like a cash cow, have a lot of money. There's this assumption that tourists, you're traveling, you have a lot of money, and you should be giving it away. So everywhere you're gonna go, there's going to be people after you trying to get some, but not all of them. I noticed I had a lot of great Uber driver who was super friendly, didn't ask for a thing, and were barely getting paid. And those are the type of people that you want to see. People who go to the extreme to like give you good service, then you should take those people. Everybody else is aggressive and just dishonest. Just try to stay away from them. So it's hard to see sometimes. They're gonna try to get you to go in their store. If you just try to just keep walking. Enjoy the beach. The beach can be beautiful sand, beautiful water. Try to get your own drink. If you must buy your own drink, you will save a lot. I mean, have a drink or two at first, but then, yeah, just get your own stuff. Go to local market, just buy all the food you need within a day, so you just don't waste anything. Um, and just go and try to do all the touristic things that are within distance. And I would just suggest you just go Uber. If you try to rent a car, try to read all the reviews from foreigner first and see before you get yourself in trouble or in stressful situations. So sometimes it's worth to rent a car, sometimes it's not. So sometimes it's better to just get an Uber and go the places that you need to go. So otherwise, I saw few American and a few French people and some German people and some people from Ukraine and Czechoslovakia that reside there full time, I guess for the rent. I mean, the rent can be cheap, but the living conditions are deplorable and stressful, and um, and I think long term, unless you're rich and you're buying your own house there in a nice clean neighborhood, then you have a security guard entrance, and then you can enjoy yourself. But if it's not the case, I will not be a place to want to live a long term. Most people don't speak English there, but if you go to US hotel chain, they usually will speak English. Food is really good. That's one thing that I can't complain about. Food is delicious. The meat and the seafood is really good. The cheese are okay, and the bread is good too. So that's one good thing. That at least you enjoy to make some good meals, enjoy the food, the music, the atmosphere, and the beach, the water, and the great weather. It can get really hot, so if you get yourself a place with no fan and no AC, get ready to drink a lot of water and take a lot of cold shower. That will help. And And also another tip: do not hop on taxis that don't have any taxi signs, or just telling you just to. I did that. I was in a hurry, could not get a Wi-Fi spot, and the guy charged me 3 times the price. He got lost. He was aggressive. I wasn't sure I was going to get to the place I needed to go, so that was not so good. I, uh, I, um, I needed to have a COVID test leaving Punta Canna, so it made me lose my flight. The staff, the airline staff over at the airport are not friendly, so um, did not encounter very friendly people at the airport at all. There's a lot of COVID sites that were made around the airport and in the city, so you're not going to struggle finding them. They're between 35 to 45 a piece, and they can be done without appointment fast. So that's a good thing you need to know. I also saw some pretty fancy, really cool plazas with few shops and restaurants that are cool that are outside of the beach area. And so there's a few markets. I mean, you just gotta scroll down, go visit different places and see. What else can I give you tips? Can I give you? Do not go to the cheapest place. I made the mistake to go to a place thinking that it was a tourist hostel and that I will only share the hallway with the bathroom, maybe the kitchen, but at least you have your own room. Turned out to be in the worst area. Uh, it was like a jail cell, like a giant fort jail, and it was so scary that everything didn't have locks on. The power would go off, the Wi-Fi would go off constantly. There was just a water hose for a shower, so it was very frightening there. There were really lots of nonsense, a lot of noise. So basically, I was sleeping my pillow from the door, trying to block the door because just really didn't feel safe. So I had to leave sooner. And the worst part that I wasn't able to order Uber, so I ended up having it's just domino effect. I ended up having to leave in a hurry, not being able to get the Wi-Fi, the hotel. So what lead me to get the wrong taxi, and then more trouble arise. So sometimes it's just that one wrong place and up everything escalated and go down the hill for you. So to me, when I was in the center of the action with all the shops and the workers and everything going on the street, it looked to me when everybody was out working, out workers. There was lots of people who were trying to make money. There was all diversity of shop from from hardware to cookware to mechanic shop to food to clothing to small snack bars, stuff like this. So do not drink water from a sink, and do not accept drinks or coffee from, or even order coffee in shops, because you're going you might end up catching something. I caught something for 2 days, and I have never been as sick as this since I got sick from not sure if I had COVID in when I went in Buffalo, New York. The first time COVID got released, but I got sick like hell for 3 days after going in the pool there. I don't know what it was, but I have never been as sick as that. So this was I got almost as sick as that. So do not drink the water. So yeah, everything's um, and yeah, try out some local food when you have your occasion, and if you get to meet other foreigner like uh, you can always try small talk. A lot of them, I noticed some of them, usually they're in group or small groups or family, but don't look like they really, here to find other people like them. They're just here to discover the place. So it's not always easy to make small chat. I think if you're a loner, independent traveler like me, or just my kid, or you're just by yourself, and you might just find out a solo traveler, and it'll be easier. I think me, I see myself more as a nomad or backpacker, even though I don't have a backpack yet. So, but yeah, you can find your own field, your own people. So, what other tips do I have on this? Let me think. I'm sorry about the background. Put down the volume, and then I was gonna wait until I did this video, but decided to just get going. Yeah, I was like I wrote down on the tip, do not make a long reservation because pictures are defective sometimes and they're not always as they seem. So sometimes pictures look exactly the same, but when you get up close, there's a lot of things you didn't see. Let's say on the side of that picture, behind that picture, the people behind the building, stuff like this. So yeah, do not pick the place because the picture look great. Just sometimes reviews can be deceiving too. So, but usually you can rely on reviews. Uh, but this is why I would always suggest to just get cash before you get there. Uh, just be certain about the price. Make sure location is really, really close to what you're looking for. If you really want the beach, if you want the downtown, if you want tourist area, just make sure it is within less than a mile. Because the booking site will tell you it's there, it's there, it's there. You don't know how it is exactly, and then you end up 3, 4, 5 miles away, and it's really not close to anything. So yeah, and if you can get your VPN, which I'm gonna do soon, so your private network, so your Wi-Fi is protected. And if you have your own Wi-Fi, then even better. Most people do, but not everybody. Um, and yeah, and it would be preferable you get a. I mean, in Punta Canna, you want to get a hotel with a swimming pool. So most of them do. So at least enjoy the swimming pool. While you're there. And if you want more of a quiet place, I would suggest not take it too popular, but not too creepy either. For example, forget it's something too popular and too good on the price, then I end up getting a lot of people drinking and partying. And because I don't drink and party anymore, I don't mind the partying parts, but don't really want hearing screaming and partying all night long. The thing is people who drink or in that stage of life, they don't realize how loud they can get because I've been there, so I know that when we drink and we're having a good time, we are not even aware of our voice, and we're not even aware of the noise that we're making or the people around us because we're so caught up in moments, of intense feeling of joy and then being drunk on this, so we completely forget. So that's why when you're not drinking, you're around that, it just really can get annoying. And I'm guilty. I've been like this for you, so I can imagine how loud and how annoying I must have been with these years in the past. But anyway, yeah, if you want some place quiet, just make sure to pick the right place. And if you want an R&B, get an R&B. I did pick one for 4 days, which was really nice. It really had everything. It was mainly quiet, but the room was very small. There was no fan. And the host who shows up once in a while was a little creepy, little invasive, and I think she kind of destroyed the entire atmosphere. The fact that the place was beautiful and a wonderful location, but if you do get the really creepy, invasive kind of host and then make you feel like they're watching you, or they either have a bug or camera on the TV or they're controlling the remote, then it can really destroy the entire atmosphere and your well-being and stay. So yeah, so that I think those are the things I like to take in consideration. All right, so I'll be coming back on my next what you should know and my impression of, and so I will go on my next destination, my next live. So keep on watching.